I remember in the golden days in the 60s when I first sort of really started coming back from the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art in London. I was sort of set and ready to go, and before I knew where I had a teen time with Jerry Wilmot where we had a live band on a Friday night, and it was sort of like in South Africa you couldn't do anything like that live.
Wow.
And so we started out at the grassroots there, and it was wonderful. I remember the great days, you know, before Jackson at Jill and the Diamonds and the Rising Suns and Tommy Dell and all these people used to come up to be on our show there, and it was a great way to start.
Were you ever banned from radio, TV up there?
Yeah, I was very sick once, and I had a new album coming out that I was going to review called Quadrophenia by The Who. I hadn't listened to any of the tracks. Well, I had listened to them, but I hadn't really heard the words. And one day I put all the links down on a Friday afternoon. I was in bed. I just came in, put the links down and introduced. I said, at last, The Who, Pete Townsend and the boys with their latest album, and here's the greatest song I've heard for a long time. And I was lying in bed listening to this thing, and then suddenly I heard the words. Oh, owing this and that and the F word, and my temperature soared even further. And on Monday morning at Pockets Hill, just around the corner where I was living in Glen Lorne, the DJ at the DG's car arrived with summary dismissal for 3 months, and they didn't want to know why, nothing. And I just said, look, I'm sorry, I didn't hear it. And I said, when I did hear it, you know, obviously I wouldn't have played it.
Oh.
So that was me gone for 3 months. So I got in a car and went down to South Africa and started making inroads.
Yeah.